Would you like to film like a pro using your smartphone? I have tried the new HOHEMA Stadium 7 with my iPhone 16 Pro, and I can assure you that now you too can create smooth and cinematic shot. Here are the 3 features that impressed me the most. It has an AI-based sensor, which lets you track subjects or objects without the need for any app. This means that you can film using your preferred app. It has a detachable OLED screen that can be used as a remote control. And it has a selfie stick with 325 degrees tilt angle. And this is something no other gimbal on the market can do. But this is just the beginning. In this review I will show you all the features it has. Most smartphone gimbal on the market use their own app to track the subject. This HOHEMA Stadium 7 gimbal also allows this using the app HOHEM Joy, which is free. However, if like me you use another app for filming, you can use tracking. With this gimbal, you can, thanks to the AI-based sensor. This sensor is magnetic and you can install it either facing the world or for selfie, and allows you to track both subjects or objects. You can activate it using the OK gesture, as you can see, and stop it with the palm gesture, or with the remote control. This is very convenient if you work alone and you need to be followed in the shot. With this gesture, you can also start or stop a recording or take a photo. The remote control on the monitor can show you what the micro camera inside the AI sensor can see. And you can click here on the subject to make it followed. Moreover, I find the camera view very useful when I need to shot away from the gimbal. Through the remote control, I can also move the gimbal using the joystick or zoom or start and stop recording. The HOHEMA Stadium 7 is a 3-axis stabilized gimbal that can be managed in different modes, either using the hand button or directly touching the display. Pan follow for smooth pan, pan tilt follow, which allows you for a smooth vertical and horizontal movements, point of view where all the axes are free to move smoothly, custom, where I can choose which axis to lock, and it is something new that I appreciated a lot, because I can customize the movement. Lock, holding the front button to lock all the axes. Sport, pressing twice the front button and holding it, it makes the gimbal more responsive to all the movements. And Inception, pressing the M button 3 times for continuous rotation. I can easily switch between front and selfie shooting by pressing 3 times this front button and vice versa. For vertical shooting, I have got 2 options. If I know in advance that I have to shoot in vertical, I manually rotate the smartphone mount. Otherwise, while working in a horizontal mode, I just rotate the gimbal like this to temporarily switch to vertical, and then back horizontal. If I'm using the super wide-angle lens, it may capture the front motor in the shot. To avoid this, I can press 4 times the front button, and the problem is solved. This wheel is customizable, and I find it awesome. This means I can use it for zooming or focusing with the HOHEM Joy app, or independently from the app I'm using for controlling movements like tilt, roll, pan, and this let me shoot like a pro. Since the sensor contains also a 2 watts LED light, this wheel can also be used to turn it on, to change the intensity, the color and the temperature. It's powerful enough to be used for night shots or as a filling light. There are also 2 buttons, A and B, that allows you to shoot following a predefined path. Just frame the starting point and press A until you hear a beep, then move to the second point and press B till you hear the beep. Then if you press twice the A, it starts moving from point B to point A, the duration of which can be programmed both with the remote control or the app HOHEM Joy. After thoroughly testing the HOHEMA 7 gimbal, I can say that it has exceeded my expectations and will allow me to shoot everywhere without the need of carrying a camera, lenses and a gimbal for a camera. And it weighs only 770 grams with the AI sensor and the tripod, and with my iPhone 16 Pro, which weighs 200 grams, it comes in under a kilo. The motors are so powerful they can handle a maximum of 500 grams. So almost any smartphone with filters, and the battery lasts 12 hours and can be used to charge a smartphone both during shooting and at rest. For your convenience, you can find all the references for this brand new Hohem gimbal in the description. And if you like this video, please leave a comment below and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. This will help me grow. Thank you and have a nice day!